Well, lots of folks are trying to find ways to stay cool, but others finding themselves in some trouble in this extreme heat. Marc Lovicott is live at Elver Park tonight, where the heat isn't holding everyone back. Marc?
Not at all. We've got some people working out behind me. There's some class groups over here. There's bikers, there's disc golfers. You know, this is still a pretty popular spot despite this really plain uncomfortable and really dangerous conditions out here if you think about it. And local first responders say with the really ridiculous temperatures expected the rest of the week, they are ready. The sun is at high power this week. It seems like everyone is looking for ways to beat this awful heat, but sometimes we just can't handle what Mother Nature is throwing at us. Enter the men and women of Madison Fire.
He was riding his bike when he started having his chest pain, says his heart is pounding. He's going to be standing there in a gray shirt.
They're always ready to tackle whatever's in front of them, but this week they know they'll be especially busy.
It's pretty typical for people to overheat. They're not hydrating, they're doing their activities, it catches up with them.
Like this call early Monday afternoon, Station 6 responds to a patient with chest pains and difficulty breathing.
Ever had chest pain like this before?
Yeah. This case likely heat-related as he was riding his bike. Calls like this one fairly easy for crews to deal with physically. It's cases like this one that make it all the more difficult. Hot weather and fighting fires don't mix too well. It's why crews have to be extra careful in conditions like this.
Hydration becomes even more important. Making sure that they hydrate in between calls, in between shifts. The exertional component enough, let alone moving patients in non-fire situations, really takes a toll.
Pretty much like having snow pants on times two in the summertime with 70 pounds of stuff and doing stuff.
And keeping others safe, call after call, even in this heat.
We all good? Okay.
And keeping others safe, call after call, even in this heat.
It's the nature of the beast.
Lots of folks out here in shorts and t-shirts. Obviously, the comfortable is the wear in weather like this. You got to remember, though, in the case of firefighters, when they are battling fires, they have to wear that heavy turnout gear, which can add 10 or more degrees to the outside temperature. No fun in conditions like that. Hydration, even in their off time, breaks, and even some special cooling vests for hazmat suits, all very important for keeping our firefighters and first responders safe in this very, very hot weather.
That's not that boot camp class behind you today at the park, is it?
That is. We saw him running up Elver Hill today. Oof, that's
Lovicott
tough.
survived his.
Water, water, water.
Thanks, Marc.
Thank you, Marc.
Sure.
Madison.